yeah, as I was saying, these stupid, if that's what you need to get you going, that's what you need, I never been one to like all of that. I had my time. I had my day, and when I, did all of that yelling, hollering, screaming, and yeah, come on, one more. But grew out of it real quick, and I just focused on, I was a guy in the gym with the hoodie on, covered up. I didn't like looking at my muscles or anything like that. Just a real, just a man of character, man. Like, I mean, again, if that's what you do, that's what you do. Knowing I'm the nigga that's walking past you, like, what the hell you doing all that for? You look stupid. But yeah. So tonight, pretty much like I don't like to go too long without lifting, but I need to go up there and see if they're tacking on. I hope they're not tacking on taxes and all of that to this bill that's due. The money's there for them to take, so they need to go ahead and take it. Don't you start adding on all these different charges and stuff. Don't you do that. Lord knows that's probably what they want to do. Oh, it went from 43 to 53 because you had a late fee, bro. That money was there for y'all to take. And I got a feeling, it's going to happen. I just had this weird feeling like, oh, yeah, that just like last night, having to go get this stuff for my tooth. Like, oh, yeah, just another inconvenient purchase that I got to make. That in the long run, it's going to be like, bro, it's just sitting there. I'm going to show y'all around. Show y'all what I'm dealing with. I think I've already showed you guys. I'm going to show y'all again. So, as you can see, this tent, when I bought it, was it was $80. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. It was $80, and I bought it with my Walmart check. I remember it was like a last minute thing, man. Like, I think I had a tent that was like your standard tent, and it just kept falling apart, kept improvising and stuff like that, to the point where I was like, bro, I gotta buy another tent. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, that I bought this with a Walmart check, and it's been through quite a bit, man. I've had pets in here. When all of this broke, it was simply because of like stuff, that same junk that you deal with like a zipper like this. You see, like right there, it gets caught in them little strings. Same thing that happened here. And once it got caught in one string, it just destroyed itself. It destroyed itself. A lot of times, and see, guys, that has a lot to do with bad health. Is that sometimes I didn't even have the leg strength to lift my leg when it was fixed, and my leg would get caught in the get caught on the door and like kind of snatch the zipper a little bit. So it would just always like it was just kind of like breaking over time over just inconvenience. So I've just tried my best over time to repair it the best way I could. I've done so many rearrangements with this thing, you guys. It is unreal. Rocks in here, little like wood right here to step on. It's really a lot of gobbledygook. Those are my clean clothes right there. As you can see, I keep these up when I'm gone. I try to, just in case of any emergency rain, or not any last minute rain, I should say. This is the cot. There's a long history behind this cot, man, and it's sustained a lot, and for it to still hold my body, comfortably at night, it's crazy. That right there was an accident. It was because of the cot. The cot fell, and I called myself like really like daring it to fall, and it fell, and it ripped. It just, the leg over there ripped all, it just, and I was like, and it was right before I went to work one day, and I was just like gobsmacked, like, what the hell, man? Like, that's the last thing I need to happen. Over there, that's just like wear and tear over time. Great tape, by the way. That thing's held up so long. This right here used to come down, and then of course you can, like, it was supposed to be open air, but as you can see, this stuff over time, just wear and tear. It just, I don't even use it anymore. Suitcase that I found, of course. Suitcase, dirty clothes and jackets over there. This chair that I found right here was in the dumpster down the street. It's basically where I got all the wood from. The hell? Sorry. Looking around, wondering what these noises are. Yeah. Found these little cushion things in the trash too. So I just got them out and used them. You probably seen a lot of people. Of course, when you're in a tent, you don't want to get out all the time, especially when you know you got mosquitoes just standing at the door waiting, or just don't feel like getting up. So let's go outside. Of course, you see I got a tarp door, which is very annoying. You guys have no idea how many times I want to go in my pocket and just buy another tent, downsize and just buy another tent and be done with this. But I tell myself, like, it's not a problem right now. I'm going to work, it's not a problem. You know, you come home, you somehow make it through night after night. Don't make that purchase, bro, until you absolutely need to. So let's go to the outside here. So as you can see, I've remodeled this thing so many times. I've turned the door. It used to be, the door was over there, the door was over here. Now the door is facing this way. Yeah, man, y'all see what all the different, I've done a lot, man. I've done a lot to try to keep this thing home. And yeah, I'm still pretty well hidden. I gotta pee, y'all. But you see how everything has to be pulled out, because it's not a normal tent anymore. Everything has to be pulled, held down, stretched to get just a decent amount of room in there. Because to be honest, when I build, that's the perfect size that I want it to be. When I'm sitting in there, to me, that's enough room to do whatever I need to do, including standing up and stretch. You know, a lot of these people that make these campers and stuff, you're sitting down. Or, you know, no, I want to be able to stand the hell up and stretch. So, as you can see, this right here, I have wood everywhere. I got, you know, this thing right here. It seems like it's just destined to happen. Guys, the trash, trust me. I do my cleanup sessions, but nobody wants to do this when you get home at night. It's mostly what I do during the day off, because I like to sit outside on my day off. So the trash, it does get taken care of. I have been just very lackadaisical with that. But let's go over here. And all of this is wood. This is all material that I've collected over time. Actually, back there's some more wood. It looks like people just, man, it was just like, here you go, man. It's just like big, from what I guess used to be walls, like big wooden walls. So yeah, the material's never been an issue. Yeah, man, this is what it's been. course, during the day, I watch all types of squirrel wars, ant wars, lizard wars, all these wars between critters. It's entertaining. They get very violent. Very violent. I'm not going to turn the camera around on where I throw the trash, because then you got people out there will swear that I'm making the world a worse place. Had a guy who was like, man, is that trash? Come on, man. You got to come on. I'm like, nigga, shut up. You understand? That's another thing. I had to take that into account. If I build anything, where the hell am I going to put the trash? You know, these are things that I have to think about. I wanted to, you see all of this right here, you might think like, oh, that man, you can put it on the side right there. When it rains real bad, all of this has the potential of flooding. When it flooded out here a couple months ago, where I'm walking right now, that water was on my knees. I was walking this whole distance in water to my knees. So that reminded me like, dude, you can't put a damn thing on this concrete unless you do it and you kind of keep up with the weather and you move accordingly. I can do that. Also, where are you gonna, when I go to work, I don't have no damn e-bike and all these different things to haul it around and stuff like that. So when the time comes and I gotta go to work, the only thing I can do is buy a chain, hook it up to one of these fences or something, hope that the maniacs with wire cutters, literally people are walking around with wire cutters because they know people chain their bikes up and stuff and they just cut them and take them. I don't like that paranoia. I don't want the paranoia of somebody seeing a structure somewhere and, ooh, that looks cool. Let me go touch it. No. I'd rather be in the woods where people like, man, I ain't going over there. All them bushes and shit over there, there's probably snakes over there. Yeah, I'd rather you think that than think you just walk up to this structure and look inside of it and, oh man, we could tow this thing off. No, the hell you cannot. So those are the things that go through my head as far as, dude, just keep saving. Try to get to that point where you can save some money, bro. Try to get to that point, CJ, where you can save some stinking money and buy yourself something like a vehicle or something. You don't have to, build anything as much as you want to, as much as you really, really want to. That's not the right move. So that's what's been going on. I think that's enough. That's about a good 45-minute update. Get these things uploaded at work. Yeah, man. Really, really just trying to do things right. Keep my mind singular. We all know my mind can go all over the place. I get to the point where I'm just annoyed. So, I'll talk later. Anything? Oh, yeah. I didn't even mention it. So, Mr. Trump, what this has been so far has been nothing short of ridiculous. You're appointing people to these positions, whether it's realistic or not. You're appointing people to these positions that it seems very WWE-ish. And ouch. Because it's like you're building wrestling stables. Elon Musk, Dr. Oz, it's just ridiculous, and it's sickening. And the latest one that got me so just like, what is this? Was Linda McMahon. Are you serious? Linda McMahon. Are you serious? If that ain't the biggest slap in the face. Linda McMahon. Boy, this is amazing. And I'm really, really bracing for what's coming down the line as far as the slow downfall of America. It's not going to happen in the next 3 years, not the next 5 years. Well, one of the things that's important is that, see, I told y'all when you're sick, for some people, you perform better, aka Michael Jordan. When you're sick, sometimes it pulls things out of you, and I just started feeling that, like, I can slow myself down. My thoughts are a little bit more clear, but anything that these people do now, anything that the Republicans or, Donald Trump or whatever they do now, these same things will be available for the Democrats once it's their turn. Okay? So that's something I just learned. That when they do these things and they set these things in motion, that they can leak over into the next administration, and it could be a lot more brutal. So let me go ahead and get what I need to get out of this store. Go jump on this bus. And I'll holler at y'all a little later on. Thank you for watching me. If you want to support me and what I do, my Cash App is $Charles Edwards III. I've given up on not really given up, but I don't have time for games when it comes to YouTube and all that. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just have to wait. And when I buy a laptop or do any of these technological upgrades in my life, then I'll start to work on monetization stuff and probably get that other channel up and running. So before that time, I will appreciate any and all help to help me along this journey, man. Y'all have a good Saturday. I'm out.